So there's this new thing in town called Dropbike. And the way it works is you can pick up a bike downtown, ride it for an hour or so, and then drop it off somewhere else. And we heard about this story where a guy took a drop bike to a neighboring town in Merritt. It was about an hour and a half drive, rode it around a cul-de-sac, and then took it back. That's pretty cool, that's impressive, but I think we could do a little bit better. Now the real challenge is doing something crazy enough inside Dropbike's 48-hour time limit. So the best we could come up with is going on a 600-kilometer drive to the bottom of a 9,000-foot mountain, then hiking the bike on our back up to the top of the mountain. Now I know that sounds insane, but we thought, you know what? It's so crazy it might just work. Now the first step was actually finding a bike, because some of them are vandalized or broken.
Okay, so we just found our bikes. Hopefully one of these will work and they're not broken. But now we gotta ride it back to our house and stick it in our car. See you at home.
We needed to figure out a way we could actually take it up the 9,000 feet.
Yeehaw.
You could carry it in front of you, but it's super awkward and your arms would be dead quickly. So the best option would be a backpack.
How much? 43.2 pounds. How does it feel, Steven? Not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah, I've definitely packed heavy.
So the next morning we packed our bags and headed off.
So we are currently in Greenwood, which is apparently BC's smallest city. And if I remember correctly, they also have the best tasting tap water. And I don't know why on earth Steven would need to know this or why he would know this. I remember from a while ago. We came here a while ago, but Canada's smallest city has world's best water. World's best water. World's best water. World's best water.
Okay, we're just getting some shots in the middle of the road here.
A little dicey. We're going to Save on Foods so we can get some food for our dinner and other stuff that we might need for later. 3 people, that's enough for 3 people, I'd say. Yeah, 5. Because, you know, out here there's such a huge risk of people stealing this bike. I'm gonna lock it around a tree.
The next morning we woke up bright and early at the crack of noon. Now, to be honest, we should have woken up about 4 hours earlier, but at the time we were all just super psyched we had a good sleep that night. So last night we couldn't see anything, so we pitched our tent right there, thinking we're like well secluded into the woods. Turns out that's the main road there, and you can completely see our entire setup from the road, so.
We attach the bike to the backpack by using bungee cords. It's nice because this method allows us to attach it without even altering it or changing the bike at all. We don't have to take anything off or use any tools or anything. So Dropbike's gonna like that one. It's time to head out.
All right, let's do it.
In TMS fashion, we are only about 2 hours late.
That's pretty good.
That was the same as yesterday, so our whole trip has been 2 hours behind schedule. We're 23 hours into our ride, and now we're gonna start ascending the mountain.
How you feeling?
Pretty good, I guess. For what I'm doing, this is not bad.
Take out the entire tree while you're at it.
Okay. It being wide definitely makes it more of a challenge then. Okay, this is our first switch of the day on the chopping block. probably said this 1,000 times, but it's not that hard. It's just it's awkward with a bike on your back. You're like a moose. You have like, it's just super wide.
How do you feel, Mitch?
Feel pretty good. I mean, the real struggle is right there.
After hiking for several hours, we finally got to this lookout point over the valley. It kind of dawned on us that we weren't quite the hikers we thought we were. It was going to take us at least another 3 or 4 hours to actually reach the summit, and because we'd gotten up so late, it was going to get dark.
By 3 p.m., if we're not at the top or within a stone's throw,
there you go.
Then we should turn around and head back.
Because like, what's it going to be different up there? We're just going to see the peak a little closer.
We gotta face the fact that we're not gonna make it.
Damn it.
Why didn't we just start earlier?
God.
We're such freaking losers. We came all this way and we failed.
We still broke the record.
Things we've learned. Get proper directions, start as early as you can, check multiple sources for directions. And also check signs. Yes. And good lights. We failed so hard. You guys ready to go? What? So we are heading back down now. It is currently almost 3:30, which is not what we wanted. Half an hour late, as per usual.
Steven's absolutely hauling down this hill, and we're honestly just trying to keep up.
Okay, this is our hopefully last swap before we get back. We've made it!
He's done.
Woo!
Still works? Still works?
Oh yeah, she still works.
Looks perfect.
As we got back to the truck, the only thing we wanted to do was get home. But what we didn't realize is that the adventure was far from over.
Hello. So we are at the moment in Greenwood right now, and yes, and a little while ago the check engine light came on in the truck.
Whenever we sped up or slowed down, the truck would just lurch. The only thing we could think of is that the transmission was about to self-destruct.
We're not sure what to do, whether we should press on or something else.
The debate is, if we keep going, we could either make it home,
okay,
or it breaks and we're stuck in the wild.
Of course.
I thought the real challenge was over. Guess not, boys. The engine seemed to slowly fix itself, but as we were almost home, an owl flew out from the side, and we definitely killed it. It was the loudest thud I've ever heard. It wasn't good.
Was that an owl? That was an owl!
Rest in peace, buddy. Holy.
Oh my god!
Anyway, we got back home, returned the drop bike with about 36 hours on the clock.
35 hours, 39 minutes, 13 seconds. Whew! That's it. We're done.
We did it.
That's all she wrote.
And that was about it. It was one of the craziest adventures I've had. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week.
Jiminy crickets! Benny, you gotta see this! There's no way! I know, Cramrook? My god!